Did I already eat? I guess so. What? Get umbrella. Oh, an umbrella. Okay. It's raining. Hello? Open it. Yes. What? Excuse me? Well. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Okay, then. Alright. I see that police tape again. What? Whoa. What was that? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Shadows consumed me for a second, but I'm getting my butt to work. Let's go. Right. Can't close door. Maybe I can go this way. Nope, foolish of me to try. I have to follow the predetermined maze-like path. For some reason. Is there just construction going on here? Is that why the place is like this? All I know is I'm heading for the hills because I want to get out of this rain. I don't like the rain. I, in fact, really dislike the rain. I love a hot bath, but I hate getting wet. Okay. Enter counter. Draw flashlight. Wait, where is he? Manager? Hello? Manager guy. Huh. Boo. Boo to you too. I got you good, huh? Okay. Fine, I'll stop. I promise I won't do it again. Why are you such a tool? What? Someone's been sending you VHS tapes? That sounds like a perfect idea for a horror flick. Oh god. It's probably just a prank. I doubt it's anything. I mean, come on, it's just a video. Oop. Some products were missing on the shelf. Always keep the shelves full, that's our motto. So please restock them by tomorrow morning. Your manager. It's you, right? What can a videotape do to you? Oh, ask the ring. Oop, what? Spy. Yes. So you won't talk to me at all, will you? Okay, no, you're out of here. Okay, so stuff's missing. So, oh, I see what... Okay, so yeah, I see where the missing product is. Ooh, right there. Okay. Right there. Alright, alright. So, was it back here? Oop. Okay. So this goes here? Or take a wild guess? Restock, yes. Okay. Good, good, good. Doing good. Sounds like someone pulled up. Where's this go? What? We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. Oh god. We have a problem. What? Not happy about that. Not happy about that. Does these go here? Yes. Okay. Hello? Wait, did no one come in? Hello? Okay, no one came in. Oh. Doctor? No, you're not a doctor. Hi. I'm Hamada. So there's something wrong with the air conditioning? I don't know, is there? Your boss seemed desperate in keeping the food fresh. Hate to be working this late, but he pays me well, you know? Don't mind me. I'll just quickly check the outside units and head right out. Okay. Oh, is that what those things on the back are? Okay. Air conditioning units? Guess where this one goes. Oh, so it's either here or here. I'm gonna go with here. Yes. Bingo. And then one more, I think it is. Ooh. Oh, okay, maybe not. I think I got it all. I hear him back there. Hang on. Let me just... Yes. Okay. Achievement unlocked security. Okay. Hey. Wait. Why is that all ripped down? Okay. So he's just checking out the... That's it? He just looked at it. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Oh, is he gone? Also, what's this? Oh my god. That is beautiful. And it fits my motif a bit. Okay, so wait, is this a missing item or no? Looks like it is. Wait. Oh, okay. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, let me double check the storeroom. I just need to... Oh, hi. Excuse me, ma'am. So is there a box of whatever that is? So I got that one. Got this one. There was an open box for that. And there was an open box for that one. I think that's it, I guess. Okay. I guess that doesn't need to be restocked. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry for keeping you waiting, ma'am. Excuse me. Ah, my fingers. Hi. Oh, let me just do whatever the hell it is I'm doing. Scan it. What is this? Hey. Are you the only one working here? I can't believe this. What kind of a manager puts a girl on a midnight shift alone? I mean, I can handle myself, lady. I see you have no choice. Well, at the very least, I'll give you my protection charm. Now be careful. Take it? Yeah, sure. Why not? I got no reason to not take it. Okay. Let me just double check the shelves then. I don't think anything else is empty. Looking good here. Ooh, is that a snow cone? Looking good. Think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're perfectly okay. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? This feels like a trap. Yep. This was a trap. Oh god. Stop it. Stop. What? Why did I just see scan lines? Oh, come on. Really? Look at this. Look at this mess. What? What? The hell am I hearing? What? Those like someone at the keyboard, right? Okay. 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 Things are getting a little interesting now. Okay. Okay. Pick up talismans. Sure. Why not? Nothing wrong with doing that at all, right? Yeah. No, nothing wrong at all. Why do I need talismans? What? What are these for? What? Well, okay, hang on. The only other thing was back here. This is... Don't like the rain. This is where the guy was. What? What? I'm sorry, what? 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 What are we doing right now? I got a key to something. Okay, I don't like this. What is back here? What? It was like a storage shed? Seriously, what is this? Like a storage shed? Door is unlocked. However, my arm goes numb when I try to open it. It feels as though something is grabbing me. Well, now I know why we need those talismans. Let's do something about this. Can we get rid of this problem? Can we get rid of this nightmare fuel? Exercise the door, yes. Excuse me? Excuse me? Manager. For dead rats, tapes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whew. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't look at me. Was the TV breaking? I think the TV's breaking. What? Thank you. What? Is this the ring? Is this like a different version of the ring? Is that what's happening here? Watch closely. Sure, why not? What could go wrong? Right? Oh, okay. Well, that's the shed we were at. Don't know why you're showing it me now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. All right. What a nightmare. Was it all a dream? Was it all a dream? Okay, even if it was a dream, where the fuck did the tape come from? Huh? Someone just sneak it into your house? 'Cause I'd be concerned about that. What? Did my door unlock when I picked up the flashlight? That's what it sounded like. And the crickets begin. Okay. This is definitely a bit of a longer game. a bit so far than Inunaki Tunnel, but this one's a little less explorative as well. It's a little more straightforward-ish, sort of. Because mostly the gameplay, like the gameplay so far in this has been find interactable, interact with it, stuff happens. And I'm cool with that. Like it's a narrative choice. It's a good way to have a story told in some sense. And I mean there are puzzles. We've been doing puzzles. Now, where's the manager? I guess this is where we find out if it's a dream or not. Was it all just a dream? A horrible nightmare? Oh, it's cleaned up. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks good. Don't see the manager. Better not be hiding in a goddamn locker again. The son of a... Wait. I can't clock in. Why can't I clock in? What? Sure. Okay, I guess I'll check behind the building again. Yes. What are those? What are those? And TVs. No. Why TVs? What? Can I go back here? No, I can't leave. I can't exit the store. Great. Great. Just great. Great, 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 great. Great. Great, 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 great. No, this is great. This is perfect. It's fine. Nothing is wrong here at all. What would make anyone think there was something wrong? I'm guessing this don't open. Yep. Anything I can do? No? There's nothing to interact. Oh, well, the barrier's gone. Oh, I can go in here still. I can still use this. Okay. Oh, my fingers. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi? Okay. The hell's going on? He's just looking at things? Is he moving the next dial? Yeah. Okay. Alright, kid. Oh, can I see you from here? Kind of. Oh, and you're starting over here again. Okay. Are you out here? No. He was looking at this? And he looked at one over here. What? Hang on, I have to double check, see what ones he was looking at. I'm gonna guess that has to be the puzzle. It's the only thing I can think that's happening. Where are you, kid? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Okay, so you're looking at, I guess, the top one there? Huh. Okay. If I'm lucky, he's gonna look at the one I think I got. Maybe he does something. Or he just looks at it. Okay. So, right-hand side, he's looking at the bottom one? Or left-hand side from this angle? I can't tell, but I think it's the middle, maybe? So it's just 4 TVs, one per aisle? Okay. I think I know what ones. Did it turn off or is that still on? Okay, that's still on. So we're looking at... Looked like this one. No sound coming from it. Then it looked like this one. And then... I think this one. Whoa. Did I get it right? What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Oh crap. Hi. Okay. Okay. What? Yep. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? No, we're gone. We're done. I no longer work here. Bring home. Sure. Fourth night. Okay. So fourth night ended? Or is fourth night begun? Oh, well, I got a tape. I got a trash bin thing in it. What? 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 Was this like decision time? This is the big thing? Throw away? No. Watch it? No. 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 What's my other option? Send it off to someone else. No. Okay. Let me just think for a second here. Okay. So it's tape. The thing in the shed said 4, so I mean, well, this is the 4th tape. So this is the one. If I go by ring logic, watching it, I'm screwed. Probably. Throwing it out, not sure. Where I watched the other ones, I don't know if that does anything. Sending it to someone else makes it someone else's problem, and then they watch it and they die instead of me? Is that how the ring works? Like, you can pass the curse on to someone else, I think? Isn't it? Maybe? Or is that movie It Follows? Okay, this seems like a bit of a dick move, but I think I'm going to make it someone else's problem. Are you sure? Yes. Oh, what's happening? Achievement unlocked. Ending 1. I was sickened by the whole situation. I sealed the VHS tape carefully and decided to send it off to the sender. Fortunately, the sender's address was on the box. Oh, return to sender. Okay. When I was done preparing to send it off, I felt my tense shoulders relax. Too much had happened in a short span. My mind couldn't keep up. I knew I had to rest, but I couldn't fall asleep. Everything about the store terrified me. Inevitably, I had to sit down on a chair to clear up my head. What did I see? Was everything I witnessed even real? Although I was scared, I knew I had to know the truth. I wanted to know what had happened and why. So I turned to the internet about the store. Oh God, okay. I found a few old articles and forums talking about the location of where the building was made. One comment on a strange forum stood out to me. It said, there seemed to have been gruesome killings at the property. I searched for the same user's comments. In 2009, there was a case where a man who was the mainstay of the family committed a murder-suicide. I determined to investigate the incident further. September 14th, the man killed his child with a kitchen knife while his wife was off to grocery shopping to a local supermarket. When the wife came back, it said that she was killed in an extreme way. He then hung himself on the same day. They say the woman was pregnant at the time of her death. The woman was killed with several nails punctured into her, along with her child in her stomach. Oh my God, okay. I wanted to throw up from the obscene images, but I knew I had to continue. There was a guy that replied to the comment and said that he worked at the same place as him. According to him, the man was often harassed by his boss at work, and he had complained to several colleagues, and on the day of the incident, it is said that he had an emotionless face. So he snapped. Imagining what the family had gone through, depression and hatred occupied my head. It was very painful. With tears in my eyes, I closed the internet gently and called the manager to talk about everything I had experienced during the night shift and what I had discovered. However, the calls were never picked up. It was the same over and over again. Then I received a phone call from Mr. Hoso, a franchise leader who I had never met. I had a bad feeling about it. Then with a shivering voice he said, "The manager is dead." I couldn't breathe. So it wasn't a dream. And when I asked about the place where it was found, Mr. Hoso said that there was an old storage behind the convenience store and he was found there after a day of his death. I dropped my phone. I quit my part-time job with a broken feeling. After quitting, I would avoid going near the convenience store whenever I could, because every time I passed in front of the store, I would always feel a sharp stare towards me, and I wouldn't be able to help but to try and pass as quickly as possible so as not to look at the building. A day later, the store had closed down. The reason seems to be due to poor management, but further details were not publicized. At that point, I didn't have the means or the courage to examine it anymore. After a while, the memories of the convenience store started to haze down a bit. One day, as I passed by the now closed down store, I heard a child's voice. There, I saw the woman. When I looked in my hand, I had picked up one of the rusted nails that had fallen in the middle of the site. Oh. Well, holy crap, that was a lot of explanation. I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you for telling the story. And what the hell was going on? Haunting. Good old haunting. Oh. A game by Chilla's Art. Alright. Oh, excuse me. If you're interested in supporting, patreon.com/chillasart. Chilla's Art supporter cameos. Austin Lee as Austin Lee Magazine. As Cup Ramen Label. Song Q's Choice as Robbie Carrot Juice. As poster on a window. Oh, as restroom poster. Additional highlight supporters. Simamura Raelf. A big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Oh, okay. So this is the roll down of Patreon. All right, I'll let it go through as I just say. So, all right, I'll go through the ending here now. So, oh, Minx Chrism, cool. Okay, I know that. Well, I don't know them, but I know that name. All right. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and share it with anyone else you think might enjoy it. If you want to suggest a game, leave it in the comments below, and check out links in the description for the convenience store on Steam if you do want to try it for yourself. Thank you for playing. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much for making the game. If you do want to suggest a game, leave it in the comments below. I do check the comments, so please go ahead and suggest games. I might have already said that and I haven't realized it, but I do keep an eye on the comments. I really do. So please go ahead and suggest a few things. I know someone suggested, oh god, I have to double check now. Well, I'll double check after. Momo, one of my longtime viewers, suggested something I need to double check on. Especially if the Chilla's Art games are going to get harder to run as time goes on. I guess we'll see. But yeah, no, I mean, this was great. It was a fun time, interesting game. Very atmospheric. As a person who's experienced retail to make your human money to try and buy games and stuff. That's about all I can say there. No, I mean, that was actually very interesting, and I like the story. I like I do, usually with a lot of things you'll find notes in that to tell you this along the way, but I mean, I'm fine with them just explaining the whole thing. I'm glad that there was an explanation for what happened, for what was going on. So I think I probably chose the good ending, maybe? I don't know. I guess that all depends on if there even is a bad ending. I'm guessing watching it probably is. But yeah, so that'll do it for the convenience store. Next time we will try... Well, okay, I will try another Chilla's Art game. But if I run into problems like this, I may need to look into something else. We'll see, though. Either way, until then, though, this is DZ, your overlord, Deseran. You all have a great day, and I'll see ya. Ah!